What's going on, Beaches? Welcome back to some Red, White, and Swole. It's your boy, Papa Swolio. Welcome back to the greatest show about the greatest country on earth. America, baby. Red, White, and Swole. The only way to be. Welcome to the channel. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. We got some good gains today for you. I'm hoping that your brain gets very swole. Today's topic is the TikTok discussion, the TikTok debate. Now, this is something that is close to my heart because I love talking social media and tech and where everything is going in the future. Now, I use every platform, so I am someone who has deep knowledge of how to use these platforms and their value and what they are actually worth to a user, what they're worth to me. I have experience using them because a lot of you are probably like, oh, TikTok's for kids. Let me preface this by, that's fucking nonsense. The fact that most people still talk about TikTok being for kids just shows how ignorant people are about social media. Literally, it just goes to show how silly people are. TikTok is anything but for kids. It started off as kids. A lot of kids are on TikTok. A lot of kids are on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat too. It's for everyone. That's why there's tons of adults. It's massive. And you missed out. This was Instagram 2010. Like, this is 2013. This is early. And I amassed 400,000 subscribers in a few months because I fucking crushed it and I went in hard. And I was on Musical.ly in 2016. I was on that. That was what TikTok became. TikTok got bought by ByteDance and became. I don't know if it was ByteDance owned it before, whatever. But it became TikTok. Yeah, it was Musical.ly. The problem is that it's a Chinese-owned company, and everything that's owned or any business in China goes through the Communist Party. So they're definitely pulling data. Absolutely. So this is a problem. And Trump was saying that you're thinking about banning TikTok. And personally, I think it should have been done a long time ago. I think it's terrible. I think it should be done immediately, really. It's a massive security risk. Absolutely, considering we're probably on the brink of a war with China, whether it's a technological war, whether information war, absolutely. There's no question about it. We're probably already in the middle of it and we don't realize it from a historical standpoint. So here's what's going on. We have from Popbase just on Twitter, Trump announced TikTok will be banned by September 15th. Like, that's a lot of time, another month and a half, unless an American company like Microsoft buys it. So Microsoft was in talks with purchasing. And just to clarify, this is not like Microsoft is going to buy TikTok. A lot of companies have already banned it, India and some other countries from operating because they are pulling data and they are copying, information that's come out that TikTok was, anytime you copied something to your clipboard, they could see it and they were amassing data. But plus, when you're looking at the screen, you're doing facial recognition. You're doing like, for example, all the masks, the filters. What it's doing is mapping your face. So they're recognizing everything about you, everything in your room, products, information, locations, friends, items. We'll talk about that in a second because we have a quote, but that's what it's doing. I mean, I talked about this a while ago, not on this channel, but before. Facebook has had a patent on technology that would recognize products in your background. I mean, think about it. You're doing an Instagram story, you're doing whatever, and it notices that you have a Coke in the background. It's going to start showing you Coke ads. It's brilliant marketing. I mean, no one wants to think about how much information these companies have. And everyone's afraid, like, oh, privacy, I don't want them in my business. Most people that are complaining about privacy have no idea what they actually have access to. Seriously, you have no idea. You're underestimating it dramatically, big time. Most people that are talking about Facebook, I don't use Facebook because I don't want they're annoying ads. Oh, it's so annoying. It's social and they're in everything. And I don't think they're taking my data. Do you have any idea how fucking deep you are already? Everything. Turn on your camera, turn on your microphone, all the data, even when you're not using the app. It's called offline tracking. Why do you think when you log into apps using Facebook or Google, all that information is shared? They know what you're doing in other fucking apps. If it's open in the background, they know what you're doing and what you're saying, practically what you're fucking thinking. That's what good marketing is. What are you thinking before you even think it? So anyway, it's worse than you think it is. If you're worried about security, it's too late. It's worse than you think. All right, so just accept it for right now. There's nothing you can really do about it. You're not going off grid. You're not really, like, what are you going to do about it? What you going to do? All right, so let's pull up a different picture here. This one is from The Guardian. TikTok sale. Trump approves Microsoft's plan, but says U.S. should get a cut of any deal. Ooh. Acquisition plans confirmed hours after Mike Pompeo says Chinese firms feeding data to Communist Party. That's what they do with all the companies, so it's nothing new there. Let's see. Donald Trump on Monday said Microsoft can buy the Chinese-owned video app TikTok, but says the purchase will have to be completed by September 15th. Now, Mike Pompeo said this, told Fox that countless Chinese software companies, was it Fox or was it? That was The Guardian. Maybe Fox owns The Guardian. I don't even know anymore. Pompeo told Fox that countless. Let's see here. Wait, hold on a second. Maybe I'm reading the wrong. I'm looking up the browser. Over here. I want to make sure they're not talking to someone whose last name was Fox. I'm just checking. Actually, it says over here, just to look it up, it says ByteDance launched TikTok in 2017. It bought Musical.ly, a video service. So it bought that. That was in 2017. That's right. My initial account got blocked off. All right. So Pompeo told Fox that countless Chinese software companies were feeding data directly to the Chinese Communist Party, which is what they do with all their companies. Their national security apparatus could be their facial recognition patterns, could be information about their residents, phone numbers, friends, who they're connected to. Those are the issues that President Trump has made clear we're going to take care of, he said. This is a real big thing. This is a big fucking deal. A big fucking deal. It really is. I think it's a much bigger than what most people are thinking about. People are thinking it's a political play. I guess what isn't today? I guess it's all kind of politics, but this is also coming at a time when Instagram is about to release Instagram Reels, which is its competitor or its answer to TikTok. They did that with Snapchat with Instagram stories and buried Snapchat. They fucking bodied Snapchat. And I don't even know if you use it. No one that I know uses Snapchat anymore. Like completely, like no one. I don't know anyone that uses Snapchat. It still exists. Maybe they're going to pivot. Maybe they're going to, I don't know how they're going to rise again or what's going to happen. Snapchat should have fucking bought TikTok, but who knows? So Instagram is releasing Instagram Reels, which is their answer to TikTok. So this kind of transition period, and I believe I've read that they're going to launch Instagram Reels August 5th. And at the time of recording this, it's August 3rd. So you have a situation where in this changeover, in this uncertainty, people are going to be maybe pulling out of TikTok. If Microsoft buys TikTok, Microsoft notoriously destroys apps. Skype is fucking crap. Skype never adapted. People barely use Skype anymore, kind of. But Skype used to be this monster. It was like the primary and they just lost out. They didn't adapt at all. So Skype lost out to Zoom, another, market share to those. Mixer boarded up. Mixer was the competitor to Twitch. That was Microsoft. That bombed. Microsoft, I don't know. I don't think it's going to get better. They're definitely not going to innovate like it would have normally, but maybe it's the same thing. Maybe this is a play that Microsoft is going to parlay TikTok off to someone else later. Maybe it'll get reabsorbed. Maybe it'll get the name changed. Maybe it'll tweak around a little bit, but this will be a purchase of the actual arm, the US arm of TikTok. So this will not be, they're not buying the entirety of TikTok. They're buying the US section. This is what I was going to say earlier when I was talking about India. So these other countries ban the app, but notice how when you go on TikTok, you rarely see anything from like Indian TikTok, not anymore. You don't see Chinese TikTok. You don't see Chinese TikTokers because your data or your section or where you're using the app, it's segmented. You're in the US. You're in the US. Maybe you get a little UK in there. You get a little English speaking country kind of thing. You're not getting a lot of foreign countries. Maybe if something goes super viral or someone shares it or it's a similar hashtag, some things kind of slip through the cracks, but you'll notice that why do you never see people using TikTok in other countries really? You don't, you do some, but I don't even believe the Chinese people use TikTok. I believe they use, these WeChat. I think it's called something else. But yeah, they are definitely spying. They're pulling all the information. That's what the companies do through China. Everything runs through the CCP. Everything runs through the Chinese Communist Party. That's literally where all the information goes. So if it's a Chinese-owned company, they're accessing the data. That's what they do. And this is the biggest infiltration. I mean, maybe the damage is already done. All the information has already been grabbed. How can you prove that you didn't keep all the information? You didn't download it? Super simple. They've had years to be scraping data for this. They've had the entirety of 2020 to fucking pull all this stuff with all the coronavirus and all the issues going on. Maybe that was a distraction. Distract people with the coronavirus? Maybe that was the thing. Release the coronavirus. The whole world shuts down. Let's just rip all the data while people are turning a blind eye. Let's just get everything. Oh shit. Hey, TikTok's bad. Let's ban it. It's like, too late. We already got what we wanted. I mean, information's information. A lot of information that could have been grabbed on TikTok already could still be valid for a long time. Get a lot of dirt, get a lot of who the fuck knows. Who knows? Who knows? But remember when it came out that they were pulling, if you copied something to your clipboard, that they could see it, that they were pulling that data? Like TikTok, fuck. Backdoors, fam. Backdoors. I don't know. It makes me really hesitant to want to use it, of course. I mean, I have a big following and I use it now and again. I haven't used it as frequently just because it's like, why am I going to pour a ton of effort into this? And maybe it's going to just like fucking hit the shitter. But I'll still post probably every couple days or so. But it was a fun app. The reason why I really ramped up, because it was really fun. It was addictive. It was very immersive. And they played on all the areas that people were talking and pushing back against. You know, Facebook was blocking, or on Instagram, because Instagram's owned by Facebook, if you didn't know. But that's why I say Facebook. But on Instagram now it says, oh, who likes your post? John255 and others. You have to go like searching into your analytics to actually get how many people liked your post. You have to click on it and go into it. So on the surface, it's less, I guess, less addictive to, and less, it makes you less obsessive and less aware of how many people are following you and how many people liked your post. So it's maybe emotionally or psychologically a little bit better for you, or trying to be. Remember, they were hiding how many followers you had. They were moving it around. Didn't really work. So TikTok came in and really promoted it. You had your hearts, how many likes you've gotten overall right next to your name. You had how many followers, and everything was like a dopamine kick. They really wrapped you in full screen, completely immersive. It's what IGTV never was. It's what Instagram stories were for a little bit. But I mean, a lot of things are changing. I've been waiting for a long time for Facebook and Instagram to launch their reply to it. I feel like it's a long time coming. And for a while, I've been like, it's too late. They missed out. But it's not too late if they chop it off and then it's no longer what it once was. So if they do chop off this arm and Microsoft does buy it, what do you think, fam? Drop a comment down below. Of course, we'll have to see, but what are your thoughts? Do you think it'll be as big as it was? Do you think it's going to have a whole different tinge to it? Do you think people are going to use it less? Do you think it's going to be just destroyed because Microsoft owns it? Do you think someone else is going to buy it? Do you think this is a play that behind the scenes, Facebook and Instagram are pulling strings in order to leverage Instagram Reels? I mean, I know the election's coming. I know tension is high with China, and Instagram Reels is launched. I just feel like there's a lot of things, not to mention, look, I'm not going to go into conspiracies, but what is a conspiracy? The whole Epstein shit. Like, there's a lot of stuff that is surfacing. There's a lot of stuff, right? The Pentagon releasing that they have unidentified crafts, like they've recovered. There's a lot of shit that agencies are releasing. I feel like now is the time where all this private information is going to get released, because there's so much information out there, it's going to get lost. Then you have the riots, and you have the political stuff, and you have the social justice warriors and all this. It seems like a big smokescreen, doesn't it? Tell me if it does. Like, I really feel like it's a huge misdirection. It's like a magic trick. Tell everyone to look this way, and then you're doing stuff behind the scenes. It's Wag the Dog. Remember that movie? Wag the Dog. Create a war, create a distraction. It's a lot easier now. You just create more noise, and you're not seeing the chess pieces that are actually being moved. So again, what are your thoughts, fam? Drop in the comments down below. What do you think about TikTok in general? What do you think about the sale? Do you think this is a good move? Do you think we should just ban it completely? What do you think about the timing? Let's try not to get into too many conspiracy theories, but it's really not conspiracy. These are things that are in motion happening, and there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. Is that an accident? Is that just because social media is just, there's so much information? I just feel like with the social media that exists now, that the same social media that existed 6 months ago, I feel like there's just so much more noise, but a lot more substantial noise. But I just feel like it's very, very convenient and curious why it's all happening at the same time. Something's fishy, fam. I smell it. I smell it. Something's fishy. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do hope. Did you? Did you enjoy the video? I really hope you did. If you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I go live here every day and I'm always dropping extra thirsties, red, white, and swole, ask Papa Swoleos. I'm doing the best that I can. Doing the best that I can. Trying to give you quality content. Trying to give you the content that you want, that you need, fam. So drop a comment down below. Drop it. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you soon. Peace out.